Hello, good people. I am Onyango Owino. I'm a storyteller. I started storytelling sometimes in the past, so many years down the line. And I was inspired by Agan Odero, who is the Kenya Cultural Director. So I tell stories and I enjoy it. I'm also an actor and I have fun while doing it. I'm going to share a story with you about the man who sneezed. And I'm going to tell it to you. We are actually going to share it because this is the way we do it. So I'm going to sing and you're going to respond. Say, ooh, alewa, ooh, alewa, a tiki tiki tonga, tiki tiki tonga, a tiki tiki tonga, tiki to, haluwe, haluwe, haluwa. Once there's an old man who sneezed. He sneezed so long. He sneezed so strong. He sneezed for a while. He sneezed until his nose blew off. His nose went across the room, went beyond and into the streets. It went beyond the pavement, went across the road. It was just nearly hit by a bus. It was almost being hit by a car. It was almost just about to be hit by a lorry. And it went across into a dear old lady's house. And there in that house, it went at the kitchen where that dear old lady was enjoying her crispy yellow cornflakes. And it fell on the lady's cornflakes. And the dear old lady says, "Oh, my Yogwekate, oi, Motioke, oi, look at this. Whose nose is this? Look, how red is it? How big is this nose?" She was there, wondering whose nose it was. Now, the dear old man who had lost his nose, he was still there and he still wanted to sneeze. And he was getting really, really angry because he wanted to sneeze and he could not sneeze because he did not have his nose. So he started running after his nose. He came through the door, went into the streets, and he was just about to cross the road. And he waited, and as much as he really wanted to sneeze, and this was an urgent matter, he wanted to sneeze, but he knew the risks. So he waited until the bus would pass. He waited until the car would pass. He waited until the lorry passed. And then only when the road was clear did he now cross the road. He went and stood by the dear old lady's house. As much as he really wanted to sneeze, and he had all the right to just bash into this dear old lady's house, he first knocked the door. Kong, 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 kong. And when there was no response, he rattled the letterbox. Kaka, 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 kaka. Kaka, 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 kaka. And when there was no response, she called out to the dear old lady, "Hello, dear old lady. Is there somebody in the house? I lost my nose and I'm looking for it." Oh, the dear old lady heard and told him, "Oh, just come in. I have it here. It is safe and sound. Just come in and I'm going to stick it back to your face." And the old man went where this dear old lady was taking her breakfast. And the dear old lady said, "Here." And he stuck the nose back to the face. And now he told him, "Now tell me, how come? How did you lose your nose? You see, I have these very wild sneezes from time to time. And they are very uncontrollable and I could not control them. I just lost it and I sneezed so hard until my nose just blew off. That's what happened." And then the dear old lady told her, "I know. You see, you are a very patient man and also very careful. As much as you really wanted to sneeze, you had all the right to just bash into my house. But you did not bash into my house. You took time. You knocked the door. Kong, 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 kong. You rattled the letterbox. And when I could not hear you, you called out for my name. Hello, dear old lady. So you're a very patient man. But when it comes to sneezes, you are not very patient. So the dear old lady went to the cupboard and got a few paper tissues and handed two to this old man. And he told the old man, whenever you feel like sneezing, you have to hold the paper tissues onto your nose. Try and see. This is safe. And the dear old man took the paper tissues and held the nose. And he let out a huge sneeze. The sneeze was so loud, and the entire city shook. The cars stopped, the bus stopped, the lorries stopped, and the entire town came to a standstill. And then the dear old lady now let out a sneeze that not so many people could hear. Then now the third one, he let out a sneeze that only he alone could hear, and the people who were around him. Now, after that, because this dear old man had learned how to sneeze, now everybody just went out around with their business without having to mind that this old man would sneeze and bring the whole city to a standstill. That is what it means. That is how important it is. So whenever you sneeze, make sure that you have a paper towel so that you can hold your nose with it. It is very hygienic. Thank you.